Welcome. Beaches are the most beautiful haven for hiking, where water and fresh air rich in iodine is beneficial for the lung and skin, in addition to relaxing and enjoying the rays. And who among us does not like a beach vacation where the sun, sand, and sea? But not all beaches are ideal for holidays. There are a group of the most dangerous beaches in the world. It is always advised not to visit them, and their danger is due to various reasons. So if you have a specific phobia such as fear of shark bites, jellyfish or even drowning, welcome to Omar Trend Channel. I am Omar Abdel-Aty, and in this episode, we will talk about the 16 most dangerous beaches in the world. Virginia Beach. According to a travel review blog, in 2014, Virginia Beach was the 9th most dangerous beach in the world, due to wild foxes. Book their beach. According to Atlas Surf, this is one of the big spots, and you will need a surfing permit if you want to know more about it, as the local authorities prohibit this due to a number of restricted military installations in the area. But the excitement does not stop there. On the other side of the Vladivostok Peninsula, it is home to the Russian Navy and nuclear submarines, and radiation from these submarines is already causing some accidents. But the secretive character of Russian media makes it difficult to get details about what exactly is happening. But there are also reports of underground radioactive storage units cracked at the Zvezda Naval Yard at Bolshoi Common, almost directly off Shield Bay, across Yuzuri Bay. So, with the leak, radioactive waste on both sides, this water may not be exciting to surf or go there, as it is one of the most dangerous beaches in the world. Shenzhen Beach. When we think of dangerous beaches, we think of huge currents or animals that eat humans, or stinging creatures. However, this beach offers something different, which is overcrowding, which leads to a lot of kidnappings for children. Northern Territory. There is a saying in Australia that if something moves, assume it can kill you. When you dive in the water there, you risk being stung by one of the most dangerous species of jellyfish, as the square jellyfish has 2-meter tentacles that are home to thousands of stings. Taksak, North Sentinel Island. This island technically falls under the jurisdiction of India, but it is effective independently, and the citizens there have never presented any other authority, so they do not allow any entry to any strangers. So the Indian government tried to form relations with sentinels, by peaceful entry and leaving gifts to them, but it was done. They are greeted by angry fire arrows. The Sentinelese are almost not clearly known. They have a different name for themselves, which is Sentinelese, but no one in the world has any idea what they might be. There are between 25 to 500 of them, and although these numbers may be quite inaccurate, they seem primitive, and they do not like strangers and appear very dangerous. In 2006, 2 fishermen ran on their island by mistake and were killed by the citizens there, and even a helicopter attempt to collect the bodies failed, despite the fact that the bodies were spotted from the air. And although this beach is a beautiful beach, you must not forget that it is not worth the risk, as it is one of the most dangerous beaches in the world. North Island. On the other side of the Bay of Bengal in the Indian Ocean lies a beautiful tropical island with a white sandy beach. It is home to one of the most dangerous tribes in the world, which is the Sentinelese tribe, which is known to eat cannibals. New Smyrna Beach. Gansbay may be the capital of the great white shark in the world, but you must be wondering where is the capital of the shark that bites in the world. This honor goes to New Smyrna Beach in Florida. There are about 112 global attacks of sharks in 2007, and there have been 17 attacks in Smyrna. The following year, there were 24 attacks, which makes it one of the most dangerous beaches in the world. Morecambe Bay. It is considered a dangerous place in the United Kingdom, due to quicksand that you might encounter. Kailaya Beach. One of the main things you need on a beach vacation is the heat, but not in this way. Kailaya Beach is at the head of an active volcano, and there is a clear subsidence, which poses a risk of death, and that is why it is considered one of the most dangerous beaches in the world. But if you do not care much about these things, then the beach Kailaya in Hawaii is worth a visit, as the volcano has been erupting continuously since January 3, 1983, so there is a slight chance of it exploding. This volcano is a beautiful natural phenomenon, but from a distance. Heard Island. This island is another recommendation from surfing the Atlas. You cannot survive in the bitter cold there. There is a giant volcano there known as Big Ben, which belongs to Australia, and this place may be a world far from the waves of Australian paradise. As it is permanently covered with ice, the sea is dangerously cold, and there is no kind of help, and although it is another natural beauty spot, it carries a very real risk of hypothermia, and that is why it is one of the most dangerous beaches in the world. Abdel-Aty Beach. You cannot go to this beach, as it poses a danger to you, as it is one of the most dangerous beaches in the world, as this beach has led to a large death toll for a number of visitors to this beach, and the problem in this beach is due to the currents with the absence of coral reefs, so the beach can pull even swimmers, the good ones, and there is no option to return, and this beach also does not have any help, so do not expect a fully trained guard on the beach if you are in trouble. And the Cow Island guide says that most of the deaths are from outside the country and they are visitors who do not understand the tides. Gansby Beach. This beach is another beautiful spot, with miles of white sand and dramatic cliffs, which is a very beautiful view in fact, but it is also the capital of the great white shark in the world, and that is why it is one of the most dangerous beaches in the world. So if you are afraid of white sharks, we do not recommend you to visit this beach. The photographer who photographed the shark while chasing the kayak in Gansby said that the sharks do not attack the boats, and although this is somewhat reassuring, you still have an option not to rush to visit this beach. Abdel-Aty Beach. This beach is like Gansby Beach, and although there is someone who works hard at the tourist office to revitalize this beach, the unemployed are happily ruining it. You can find screaming children and astrologers looking to extort tourists from their money. Perhaps this site may not be attractive to it is also one of the most polluted beaches in the world, with waters full of fecal matter. Spending time in these waters may then lead to digestive diseases due to the bacteria that swim in them, and things got worse when an oil tanker sank nearby in 2011, and oil fell on the water. So we advise you to avoid that beach because it will not look good in vacation photos. It is one of the most dangerous beaches in the world. Kalang Beach in India, and these beaches are famous for the warmth of their warm waters, but tourists in these areas should share the beach with the cows that roam this place, and those who jog and walk without shoes should avoid what the cows leave behind. Bolsa Chica State Beach. While sunbathing on Bolsa Chica State Beach, you may find yourself accompanied by a snake, as it is the most popular beach with snakes and snakes. Darwin Beach. Just dipping your toes in the water anywhere near this northern Australian city requires a nerve of iron, and the area in and around Darwin includes a lot of jellyfish, crocodiles and more sharks, which is one of the most dangerous beaches in the world, and jellyfish tend to spread between October and May, but saltwater crocodiles are year-round visitors to Darwin. And a source there said that 4 crocodiles a week were arrested in the port. And a 2011 report on the state of Darwin's beaches, which found higher than average levels of bacteria in the water. But do not be sad, Australia has many beautiful and clean beaches to visit instead of this beach.